So just a typical morning at Schramm Equestrian. We get up pretty early. The girls start getting the horses in from the field and getting the barn ready for the day. I headed off cross-country schooling on a horse that we have in training. Meanwhile, the girls are getting a couple horses ready for a local jumper show later that morning.
Take a good part for one. Yeah. The transaction will be made through eBay for the safety of us both. If you're interested to purchase, just email me with your full name, full address, and phone number so I can notify eBay that you're selected as my buyer, and they will contact you and explain the entire procedure, waiting for your reply. Twice we were getting scammed about buying a trailer. How is that even possible? So shady. So I wrote her back and I was like, well, where's the trailer located? We'd really like to come and see it before, and she hasn't written me back yet.
Of course. The sad part is how many people fall for that.
Yeah. Like, oh, I mean, every trailer we've seen that's even like a reasonable year like this is like over $15,000. Yeah. Like, no one would just
be like, oh no,
put
just
it
take it, it's
for
fine.
$4,200 with 5,000 miles. Like,
yeah.
They're like, and there's like a picture of one right here, and it's like super nice looking trailer, and you're like,
not bad.
Maybe I would really like that. And so, her name's Barbara Wilson. Like, it's the most stereotypical, normal name ever. I don't remember what the other lady's name was. It was something really similar to that. Let me see if I can find it. Tom, guess what? Hi, I appreciate your interest in buying my trailer. The trailer is in perfect shape without scratches or dents and has never been involved in any kind of accidents. I legally own a clear title for any liens or loans under my name. It has 5,000 miles for sale at $4,200. The price is below market as I'm recently divorced, and I need the money as soon as possible. Therefore, I don't need it, so I'm trying to sell it as soon as possible. Transactions will be made through eBay, just like the last one.
Yep.
For the safety of us both. If you're interested to purchase, just email me with your full name, full address, and phone number so I can notify eBay.
Social security number,
and bank account
details.
Yeah.
Bank account details.
It's a really beautiful trailer too. She must have taken a great picture. She must have found that somewhere.
On the internet.
Let's say the old Google search.
Probably searching Facebook and like find, you know.
So annoying.
Well, Sterling was very good, in case you were wondering. Jumped a bunch of prelim tables.
Sterling!
Oh yeah.
Look at you go!
Maybe you can sponge his head off or something to China. It's pretty.
Want me to just get him in the back and try to get him the green off?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Alright, come on, you two.
Very good to meet you.
Okay.
Good luck. Tell me you don't fall off. I won't.
Oh, this looks good. Stephanie is our barn manager / groom / working student / everything. She's just awesome. She's been with us for about a year now and basically wanted to do the working student thing, bring her horse down and learn more about riding.
I bought my horse Deuce while I was still in school. I thought, like everybody else, that I needed a horse at the time, which I probably didn't.
Deuce has been a bit of a handful and definitely a horse that she's had a lot of challenges with, but she's doing a great job bringing him along, and he's come a long way since being here with us. So I was walking the course at Jersey Fresh a couple of weeks ago, and it was the course that Cole Harbour and I moved up to 3-star. And as I was walking around, Stephanie's known for being able to find 4-leaf clovers really easy. And I started looking for one, and I didn't find one for a while, but then I came across a clover. It wasn't a 4-leaf clover, it was a 6-leaf clover. And I thought that was pretty cool, and I just got this like overwhelming desire to just eat it. And
That's true.
it just felt right. So I ate it. And I don't know if it was like Mario eating a mushroom or something, but I had an awesome weekend. So
now with Schramm Equestrian, if
you find a 4, 5, 6 leaf clover, you have to eat it, and that is where your good luck comes from. I think a lot of people think they get their luck from just having it, but unless you ingest it, it's not going to really be properly effective.
Yeah.
That's just my 2 cents worth. Today, Steph and I are heading off to a local jumper show. She's bringing her horse Juice along with, and really we're going here so that she can get some experience on this horse. Our plan is today is to get some confidence and get this horse jumping. Easy, Tiger.
So my biggest challenge with Deuce is our show jumping. He's really good cross country and I can get a really good test on the flat. So I'm going to all these jumper shows to try and just get more experience, get some good rounds, leave some rails up hopefully.
Set the tone, right? You just want to have him really feel like he's very snug and very compact. And just watch the canter doesn't get too strung out, yeah? All right, looking, good. I liked it, take a walk, very nice.
I'm always thinking to myself, hopefully I leave him up, hopefully he just jumps the jumps, doesn't stop, doesn't run out. You know, just the usual green horse thoughts.
Easy. Easy.
Before my round, I was pretty nervous and I think Deuce picked up on it too.
Looks good. Let's maintain a real good canter, Steph, yeah? Let's maintain a really good canter.
Dom always stresses to me about finding a good quality canter that my horse jumps well from. So I start out really well and I think I get the first, 2 or 3 fences out of a really good stride. And then as my horse gets stronger and I start chipping to everything, the round just gets worse and worse.
Watch you not getting your hands up and getting panicky now. Like, take some time to get your canter back together again. And just think real clearly, yeah? Don't let him make you panic, all right? Stephanie, you're a little bit in front of him and his canter's now got a bit backwards again. So when he starts to feel like he's slipping behind your leg, you can be a little closer to the saddle and make sure he stays there. Don't let him slip away kind of like he did there, all right? Like, come on, regroup the canter in front of your leg. Don't let him slip away. Yeah, and keep him there here. Come on. Well done. Like, so you started really well. I thought you did a really good job to start. And then when you came around that Cavalier one, I just noticed you were a bit here, like just try and go with him, but his canter was getting here and here and here and here. Yeah, and so you were like a little in front and he a little slipped back, but then, so you got him over it, he never stopped, you got him over it, and you reset your canter, and then I thought you were great. Like, I know he was spooky and a little sticky, but that's confidence boosting for him. Definitely, especially like down to your pink there. Maybe coming down the hill, you could have thought about maybe adding that one, fitting that last stride into the rocks. I did the same thing, I kind of, because he was a bit spooky. Do you,
I think I should just do another round of this and just get it.
I think do rather another perfect round at this and leave him.
Yeah, okay.
Especially since as you've come here and he's better than usual, you rode him better than usual, like you made better choices, like finish and really crack that round. It doesn't matter if it's 2 holes higher, really.
No, exactly. It's not about the height. I just need to get like
and
a good distance and go with it.
there's plenty of stuff to look at.
Yeah.
Like he won't see a round like that. Good, hold on.
He's very much improved from my last show, so I feel very comfortable leading up into the rest of the summer show season. And I'm just glad I didn't fall off.
This also happened to be an Evention filming day, which basically means we have to come up with a subject for a new Evention episode and get it filmed. And we had some ideas about what we wanted to do. It actually takes a lot longer to get an Evention episode off the ground than people might appreciate when they see the finished product that's only 7 minutes long. And it takes a little bit of planning in order to get our ideas into something that can eventually be on the screen for people to enjoy. Hey.
Hey, how'd it go?
Actually went pretty good.
No stops?
Steph had a couple rails down, but he was jumping and she was going better, so it was good. I'm glad we went. And Spencer was good. He jumped 2 clear rounds. He's spooky, but he was good.
Evention then, yeah?
Yeah, I was thinking, I got a lot of emails about like starting a horse to jump or jumping like a spooky horse. So I was thinking we could get Tango because he's still pretty green or pretty spooky. We could take him up in the field and like set up, you know, like a couple little things that you do to kind of get him jumping, you know, get him going.
Yeah, sounds good. You want me to ride him or do you want to ride him?
No, why don't you ride him? You ride that Cadillac. Nah, it'll be good. I think it'll be good for it because he'll be a bit looky and stuff, you know.
Okay, well I have to finish this form for Bromont before.
How much longer will you be?
20 minutes.
All right, so we're trying to kick off at 11.
Yeah, have a girls tack up.
Tango, and we'll go and set up something.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
All right, come on, Veg. See if we caught ourselves a groundhog. I can't catch this groundhog. Yeah, well, it wasn't true when I put it out. They said that that's what they liked. Yeah. I used to think groundhogs were cute. Now I hate them. This freaking groundhog has just been driving me nuts. So we'll do this intro part. I think it's gonna be like how exercises to get your horse jumping, or get exercises for a green horse or a spooky horse to get it jumping.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine.
What should it be called? Today on Evention we're gonna do
Get your horse jumping.
to get your spooky or green exercise to get your spooky or green horse jumping.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Well, don't get too crazy because I got a bit to set up. All right, I'm just gonna do like a, this opening statement will be pretty short, I think. Just kind of horses we're talking about, some like being outside, whatever, and then I'll just go straight to the first step, second step, Schramm shout out, and then the last 2 steps, and then, good? All right. All right, guys, first things first, hallelujah, winter is over. Oh. I know I sounded quite excited about the fact that winter's over, but it was actually over 90 degrees when we were filming this, and we really were starting to feel it. So it wasn't the prettiest thing in the world, but the horse jumped. And you know, if you can get him over the fences without having to whip and kick and chase and have him get even more tense, gradually, over time, he's not going to jump that so spooky. And that's the goal. All right, guys, hopefully you got a couple of tips on some ways of getting your spooky / green / young horse back jumping and building his confidence for the next jump school you have with him. Best of luck. We'll see you next time. That was good.
Hanging sword, like an eagle.
Yeah, and he landed trotting. Schramm shout out to something that we're really proud of that we've incorporated into Evention, and we've been doing that for almost 18 months now. The way we figure out the charities is basically we go online and when people recommend charities to us that could deserve a shout out, we we go and check them out online and look at their website, their mission, what they need help with, and if we think that they really could use one, we generally try and get them on the air at some point. We've had a lot of success stories come back from that where people have had things come about from Schramm Shout Out, so it's something we're really eager to support and continue doing. Guys, congratulations, you're going to be receiving a $100 gift card from our friends at Riding Warehouse. Back to the action.
Really try and make an effort of jumping them out of stride, okay? So I want you to try and...
Next week, I'm heading up to Bromont, Quebec for a CCI 3-star with my horse Bellamy.
And there's one less stride there.
But before I go to Bromont, I've been struggling with a couple of things with him. Soundness a little bit, but it's been sorted out and he's great and going well. And the other thing was I've been having some issues with some technical questions cross country. Today I went over to Boyd Martin's place to work on some cross country. Boyd is a US Olympian and a very, very, very good cross country rider, and he's been helping me with my cross country for a while now.
Up to these corners. Let's pop your bloke, just go down there and cruise over there and just hop over a couple of logs, little guys, just to get him going, even if you trot a couple and then come up and join us up here.
I've been struggling with some corners, or Bellamy and I have been struggling, so we worked on that and any other technical questions that Boyd thought might be on the course at Bromont. Honestly, I was pretty nervous today before going to this school. The last cross-country school I had did not go well, and today, though, went really well, and Bellamy felt really strong, really confident, and we're ready for Bromont.
3-star or 4-star courses is you've got to keep them confident.
I too have an upper level horse that I was hoping to compete up in Bromont in the CCI 3-star. His name's Cold Harbour, better known as Beau, and he's a 14-year-old Canadian sport horse that I've been riding for about 18 months. This season, we successfully made the move up to advanced, and we just completed our first CIC 3-star in New Jersey a couple weeks ago, which I was really stoked about, and we did very successfully. Unfortunately, post that event, we had an issue pop up with Beau that he developed a cramp, basically is the best way to describe it. It's called tying up. And he tied up after the cross country. So it was not normal for him, and we had to investigate it. And our vet, Dr. Mary Griffin, was very quick to see it. And unfortunately, we kept it very conservative after the event. Obviously, the horses need to be working and lead up to a 3-day all the time. And we were very conservative in our approach, but he had another episode, a much smaller and insignificant one, but it was enough that we decided that he needed some time to rest and get better. So basically what that means for us is that Bromont was now out of the picture. It was very disappointing, and it's hard in this sport where you make plans a long time in advance. You know, you spend a lot of time gearing these horses to specific events, and in this case, I don't own the horse. He's owned by some clients of ours, and they invest a lot of money and emotion into it as well. So it's a tough pill to swallow when these kind of hiccups come along. But at the end of the day, you just have to remind yourself that the horse's well-being is the #1 priority. And I try and balance out my disappointment with relief that what is going on with him is not very serious. It's more of a timing thing, and that he is going to get better, and we'll be gearing up for the next event. So as part of the treatment plan with this, our vet decided that we should send a muscle biopsy off to be tested to make sure that there aren't any other conditions going on. And I wasn't quite sure how this was going to go. I've never seen one before. And so she had to take a pretty large Cold Harbor steak out of his butt, which was a little bit of a surprise to me, the amount, but I guess he's a very big horse, and she's very good at what she does, and he didn't feel a thing, but it was kind of gruesome to watch. I won't deny it. This sport of eventing isn't for the faint of heart, and it's definitely a roller coaster that goes up and down. And even though Cold Harbor and I are going to miss out this one, I'm actually really excited for Jimmy and Bellamy. They're going as well as they ever have in their career, and so we're going to be really focusing all of our efforts on making sure that those guys have a really good go up at Bromont, and I'm really excited to see their hard work pay off on this big stage.